Hello and welcome to part 149 of the game engine coding live stream, and yeah, part 76 of GUI and still doing window abstraction. So let me go my laptop so I can see comments as well. What I'm gonna have to do, I will start, but I'm gonna have to basically go probably in a few minutes. I'm not gonna be long, I just need to pop just outside. I'll get my socks on. But just before I let you know, the live will it will be live. Invalid or invalid, I can never think. I don't know if they're saying it's invalid or they're taking a joke and saying it's invalid or whatever. Hello invalid. Hello her. Did you use a frame buffer of some sort for the mini map? No, I didn't. What would the purpose of using something like that? You don't need socks to code. Yeah, I do, and I need to put them up. But now I just need to pop out in a few minutes. The stream will continue going, but I will need to pop out, like I was saying. Okay, so let's open up Visual Studio. I don't know if you've seen her and everyone else watching. Uploaded some C programming tutorials. Uploaded 2 yesterday, 2 today. I've got more coming tomorrow. It's without a shadow of a doubt, it's going to be the longest tutorial series that I will have ever done. And I've got another one for finance, which is currently ongoing. It's going to be even longer than that. It's going to, the C one, when it's finished, will be the longest tutorial series that I've ever done. Not only that, I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be the most comprehensive course available online for C. That's paid or free. Free, definitely. Paid, even paid. I'm not going to cover so many different features in there, like all the little nuances. Like the C++ course was pretty in depth, but this is on a whole nother level. I'm really enjoying doing the videos as well. Okay, let that open up. Okay, so yes, what had we go up to? It wasn't running yet because there was some error, blah blah blah, and we're just implementing these methods that we had put here. Yeah, we'll update on close, that's fine. Okay, so poll event, that needs to then obviously return the bool. That will return that. What we're gonna do is look at the, I can't even see the, I was meant to put the comments on here, I can't even see them. It's on the wrong page. Okay, so yeah. I was gonna look at events. So we have a thingy event here as from our event. Do we have a way of accessing it? Guess we do. Yeah, like this. Okay, so it's putting the minimap into an extra frame buffer viewport is actually a good idea. You should probably make a project at the end of the series which reviews everything reviewed. As in like everything like done in here. Probably parser of some sort. Just watch every single video in the series. Always great to review knowledge. Yeah, no, I think Invalid's got a pointer. Like, could do. Maybe even multiple intermediary videos. Probably will do a video where once we've done this and we're about to start coding a game, I'll do a video where I'm just talking about this, the experience of it, and then probably the day or two after is when I'll do the actual game one. Okay, event. Okay, so we're gonna create a getter here, no void, const. Should it be a const? Maybe not. So event, now const sf event ampersand get sfml event object no return, no return, no parameters. No, there's a return but no parameters. Okay, get the underline sfml event object, return the SML event object. Oh, what game you coding? Not coding a at the end of the series we will create some games in the engine. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. But like I was saying, I might just do a video at the end of the engine portion of it, because even when we do the game, we're going to be going back to the engine, fixing stuff, implementing stuff, refactoring stuff. That's inevitable. But like, at the end of just when we're about to start making a game, have a one video, sort of like I do Q&A while I'm doing it anyway, but it's like dedicated Q&A. I'm just talking about the engine, and I'm just basically admiring the all the work that's gone into it, because it's a lot of work. I put return the SFML event object. That's fine. Create implementation. Return. Okay, so if we yeah, that's fine. Right now we're not coding a game, we are coding a game engine based on SFML OpenGL to be able to create game. Exactly what her said. And event dot get. And what is this moaning about? Is it because it's a constant? Because what is this expecting? I don't think it can be a constant. Yeah, okay, that's fine then. Same thing here, I guess. I'll just copy and paste this. Just out of curiosity, okay, no, I missed a couple of comments. I'm making a game engine entirely from scratch. Everything interfaces with either the OS and OpenGL, with helper libraries stb_freetype and stb image. Being fun so far, good stuff. And Rana says, okay, good stuff. Just out of curiosity, why not go for Vulkan instead of OpenGL? My guess is going to be probably knows OpenGL more, because there's more resources. Probably hasn't looked into Vulkan that much. I mean, I'm going to say that. Probably that. Maybe, deriving it from a university project or some old project. I feel like that's it. I'm having a serious problem of lagging. Am I lagging? I've had 0 drop frames, or unless the LAGING would is something else. Okay, get position. Return. One second. I know GUI Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I will be back, and I'm gonna put. Yeah, I said I'm back, and I was just saying I'm gonna look at the comments now. All fine here. No, my PC gameplay. Okay. I mean, depends on what computer you got, what game you're playing. There's a bunch of different factors. Your drive's updated, etc., etc. Show GUI. Nothing really to show at the moment, and it's not building anyway, because it's broken. Need to fix it. We're implementing features. When he recently started to learn OpenGL, the engine was a review project to learn OpenGL. 2 weeks in, I hear police car. Well, here you heard it. Could have done. The own GUI is more or less implemented so far. We put him GUI in just a few days ago, and we did, and now he's working on abstracting airway. Exactly. OpenGL is a good point start. It is indeed. I might just make my own engine with using OpenGL and only Windows functionality. I found this great sort of. Ooh. I mean, your choice. I just feel horrible just thinking about the idea. Sorry, don't go. I won't write GUI anymore. But then your project will only run on Windows. He will be back shortly. Just has to take care of some things. I could add support for Linux and Mac OS. Probably not Mac OS. I don't have the money to be in by the Mac law. But I feel like the only downside will be that I'll actually just be rendering stuff on the CPU and not the GPU, which will harm performance a lot. But will be fun to learn stuff. But then you say your engine uses OpenGL, then it would work on all platforms unless you have some specific platform code like window creation, etc. For window creation and event handling, just simply just use something else. Because even a big company, one of the biggest video game companies and most successful companies in the world, Valve, that make Half-Life, they make League of Legends, Portal, and Steam. They use SDL for their games and for the Steam platform. It's mainly just window rendering and maybe some input stuff as well, but they use it. I mean, you think they can't, employ some coders to recreate that? But it's like, they're like, no need. It's a lightweight library that does all the stuff on almost all platforms. How much years I missed? I don't know what you're saying. It's like, how long has it been series going on for? Is that what you're asking? None at all. At the end, it is all just a journey. Okay. Here we go. So get position. I was gonna look at the ImGUI stuff. ImGUI. I remember with the ImGUI. Yeah, no, I know ImGUI stuff doesn't work at the moment. What I wanted to see was the external library. So something in there that caught my eye last time. That's what I want to have a look at. There was some inspiration to do with the vectors. With Cocos 2DX version 4, when I pause and resume not work, I need a bit more information. What happens exactly? Not sure if the project will compile or not at all. Now it won't compile. I just want to see some code. I remember... what was it in here that I was seeing? The easiest way for you to see the full potential home GUI would be to include demo.cpp and run show demo window in your draw function. How many episodes could take you to finish this game engine? Millions more. Yeah, is he ever really done? Where was that vector thing? Oh yeah, here. For example, you can use imGUI image. I've also defined implicit conversions between imvec2 and, so you can pass. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. How he was doing that sort of stuff. Invec2. Just like Unreal Engines, they start coding on it 15 years ago and they're still going, not to mention Unity or CryEngine. Yeah, exactly. Because also, standards change in the industry. So even if, let's say, you're never going to be the case, but let's say you've got every feature that's in there so far, fully optimized, fully at the best it can be, that ain't going to be the case. But let's say it is. Then it becomes a thing that, okay, hardware's getting there, we can work in ray tracing now. So that becomes the new thing. Then it's some sort of, what I always want, this is my ultimate goal for a game engine, is not to simulate real world objects, but to have atomic structure in there. So instead of having a character that walks over a platform that's made out of metal and it plays a metal sound because the game has been coded, so it says player walk on metal, therefore play this sound, walk on wood, play this sound. Instead, based on the atom configuration of the objects in the game, it produces a sound and the physics as it would be. That's obviously really hardcore on the CPU. Ray marching, I haven't really, I don't think I've heard of that. I'll look into that. The C tutorial stuff. Okay, so let's close this down. Let's get back to here. Okay, so we're going to return a GLM IVEC2 Raymarching works on old hardware too, whilst you need proper hardware for... Does it? So what's the reason people don't use it? Or do they and they just don't bang on about it? But I thought they feel like they would do. Okay, I'll look into it some more. Okay, so set position now. So that's gonna be pretty simple, to be fair. It's gonna be window. Let's go window dot set position. Position dot x. Position dot y. It's probably gonna expect a SF. Vec2. The other error we'll have a look at in a second. Okay, so what's it saying here? Yeah, I'll stick to the coding. Which const are you referring to? Because some of it don't remove the const and the refs. I'm not removing the... Okay, I haven't I? Because it's moaning. Hello, how are you? Red Ninja says, I'm good. Oh, it's been a while, Red Ninja. I remember I used to watch the gameplay videos. That was like, wow, when was that? That was late December? Maybe early January? I remember I was playing Spider-Man at the time. Yeah, long time no see. Okay, yeah, can you make heads or tails of this? It's a long time indeed. Yeah, can you think what might be happening here? If we go into events, this is what it's looking like at the moment. You say don't remove this const. So if I work this const back here, join the Discord. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. This is what it's like. You want to put a const at the end here? Cause I was moaning before, that's the reason I changed it. So it's not of type as at the start of this. Okay, that seems to have fixed that. Now we're getting this error now. Qualifiers dropped in binding reference of type S event. Should we remove those consts? It has to do with the SF event and your definition of underscore event. Now you think I should do the reference? Something along the lines of that. Was it because that's the const? One second. Now we get this error up here. Provide no initializer for No, you just deleted the const ampersand from your constructor. So keep the const. You don't want to copy the event every time. Keep the parameter as const. But then it's moaning because of this. And that won't be it. Any suggestions here? What about it? So you wanna? Okay. So I'll fix this error, which we produced, basically. Should do. But then it causes this error down here. I feel like something to do with this. Yeah, it seems alright now. And the thing is, 'cause I know SFML stuff, that event object is kind of a dynamically changing. It's weird. I feel like this is the reason why. Let's continue with this. Make sure we got no errors here. Okay, so I'm gonna give this another build. Oh, so we get errors here as well. Maybe because they're constant. Not too sure. Nothing to do with those const function. The const at the end is there to make sure you. Yeah, I know what it's there for, but I feel like that's manipulating itself. I do have platform specific code. Then again, it's mostly for learning. Plus, it has been from experimenting with WinFed. So for the live response was in class. That's calm. What class was he doing? I'll put them back in a second. That const after this is built. Doing grade 9 French at the moment. Okay. Are you at school then? Nifesh War says hi sir. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Learned how to French kiss already? Oh, her. Nice to meet you too. So, in event. So why is this moaning? Because it's saying it's a constant SF event. That's the reason I think it's something to do with this. Not fully one man. Her's helping a lot. No, still has the same issue here. Why is he a const? I'm gonna wrap this up now. Make good progress. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bro, I'm interested in these kind of okay jobs. Okay jobs? You mean like programming jobs? Where you want to get a programming job? Is that what you're trying to say? Increase font size? Honestly, I thought about increasing the font size. A couple of people have said it before, but this is not. The thing is, this is not a tutorial. This is basically a live stream of me coding. So because initially it was at this level. Jesus, that just looks tiny now. Can't believe it was actually at this level. I mean, I can read it, but still. Because if let's say I did to 150, it's just too big. Obviously, it's easy to read, but I mean, it's alright when I already know what code I'm writing and I've got it noted down. I'm putting it on there. But when I'm trying to actually figure it out, I don't want the font too big. And full stack developer, bro. Good stuff. I am AI and machine learning developer. Good stuff. Yeah, I'll leave that as it is. I'm gonna commit this broken event system. Gonna have a movie night with the wife. Gonna watch Quiet Place Part 1. We watched Part 2 yet last week. She's already watched it before, most of it at least. I haven't watched it. I'm gonna watch that with her. Then we're gonna watch The Gentleman. I watched that fully. She has not watched it, so looking forward to that. Go order some pizza, have some snacks. Just start using that damn split window for the code. No, man. Need the split window. I mean, I did, because you can't actually see this, but this is an ultra wide monitor, so there's a, because the resolution currently is set to 2560 by 1440 for streams, so it's a 16 by 9 ratio, but my monitor has a resolution of 3440 by 1440, so that's like an extra 880 pixels, which is about a third of my screen is just not being used. It would make it so much easier. But there are shortcuts to switch between .h and .cpp files. I know, but I always forget them. What's the shortcut, sir? I always forget them. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up now. So thanks for watching. Thank you for your help. If you have any more suggestions regarding that, let me know how to fix it. If you get a chance to check it, download it and check it out, feel free to please do that and let me know. And yeah, so gonna have some food, gonna chill. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.